Hey guys, I'm View It Dan.
I'm Otaku Kenton. Welcome to Random Talks, our podcast-like series. How are you, Dan?
I am tired.
You look like you're about to fall asleep any second.
You do too.
I always look tired.
That's
if
true.
I don't look tired, there's something wrong.
If you don't look tired, that means you got fired.
What?
Or you quit.
What?
Your job.
I was tired before I started working there.
Yeah. We had another job too, so.
Yeah. Anyways, I just got back from North Carolina.
How was the trip?
Long.
Yeah, always.
6 hours.
Yeah, at least not 8.
Fair. But yeah.
Good weather. Working air conditioning.
Well, the way back was nice weather. The way up was wet. It rained.
Storm.
It rained. Let's see. Today's Friday, right? No, Saturday.
Yeah, today's Saturday.
So that would mean Wednesday we went up. It was raining off and on. It rained off and on Thursday, and it didn't rain at all on Friday. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad of a drive. It's just a matter of driving.
Yeah, I went to my nephew's birthday party today. 5 years old. You know what I always find funny?
The fact that him and Jasmine share the same birthday?
Not only that, but 5 years ago, it was the same time we went to Florida on that trip.
Yeah.
The day after he was born.
That was a good trip.
And it was still funny because it's like, okay, we were here playing, all of a sudden, hey, your sister wants to give birth.
Yeah, we hadn't even started putting in. We had talked about doing the channel at that point, but we didn't even start it yet.
Nope. Let's see.
This month is 3 years ago.
Yeah.
That this channel started. We had started the channel a couple months prior, but we didn't officially start until June of 2017.
Yeah, and let me tell you this right now. The only reason why we started before was because one day I was in bed doing nothing.
I suddenly showed up. Just kidding.
He suddenly showed up, and that's when things got wild. Sounds like a bad 90s series starting up.
Add that with the credits right in front of everybody. Yeah.
But let's see. I think you were working either at Subway or the barbecue place.
Let me think. Hold on. I'll be at my current job at 2 years towards the end of this year. So, add a third year to it. Yeah, it was in my last year of the barbecue place.
And I remember I was laying in bed. I was basically going through a little depressing state because nothing was the way I wanted to go. You know, I've always talked about doing a YouTube channel since high school. So I was watching Critic and AVGN and all of them. I wanted to do stuff like that. And, you know, add a little bit more to it. I've talked to other people about it, and they wanted to do it, but then they just left. Went on to do bigger and better things for themselves. But, you know, that's life.
Yeah.
And I told him about it. He's like, oh, that sounds kind of fun. Mind if I join? Sure. I need someone to help out with it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Little did he know.
He had friends.
I had friends, and once I stick with something, I don't let go of it. Hence the Disney pen collection, the pop figure collection, the board game collection.
The plushies.
The plushies.
The posters.
The posters aren't as abundant. The dice.
Oh, Lord, the dice.
Did I tell you that me and Jasmine recently made an investment?
I think so, yes.
$400 of dice?
Yes. You have a problem, man.
About 200 of it wasn't me, though. It was someone who joined in on it.
Oh, okay. But anyways, yeah. And after that, I was like, you know, I want to start the channel. Why? Like, I was talking about it. I think I just started working, you know, where I used to work. He still works there. I won't say the name right now. Maybe when we're done, like, better things, or when the channel gets bigger, to where we're getting actually paid, we'll talk about.
That'd be nice. Do you know what my goal is for us for this next year?
What?
I would like for us, from 2020 until 2021, until our 4th anniversary, I would like to hit 1,000 subscribers. That's an ambitious goal, but that's what I want to hit.
Yep.
Anyways, continue your story.
Anyways, one day I was like, you know what? We're starting it. I don't care what we have to do. we're starting it. So I called him up, and I says, all right, we got to start this thing. We've been talking about it for years and years, but darn it, we need to start now.
And then he got in one little fight, and his mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle to Bel Air."
Too bad Bel Air caught fire. I was nowhere near it. But about a good month later, we had a camera, we had a script, we recorded.
I put the term loosely. Camera.
Yeah, considering what we had.
These iPhones are much better than that thing.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What did we ever do with that thing?
It's still in my room.
That thing needs to be put in a museum. It's that old.
Yeah. HD! For high density lens.
Yeah, what did it record at? 480?
Something like that. Something low, cheap. It's only $70.
Worst $70 we ever spent.
Yeah. Nice microphone though.
Yeah. Had a decent microphone. Wasn't the best quality.
No. But, you know, then we had our first script and first video out. He found a guy who could edit from an old barbecue place.
That was a godsend right there.
Yeah, we got lucky on that one.
Yeah, we really did. Alex, we appreciate you. You don't have a clue. We need to get you an iPhone 11 Pro so we can start doing really good stuff.
Yeah.
Get ourselves a gimbal. Maybe a decent microphone. Maybe do some vlogging type stuff.
Yeah, I think once the virus stuff goes down a little bit more, it'd be a little easier.
Well, why don't you? I mean, isn't it time for you to get a phone upgrade?
Oh yeah, I can get a phone upgrade. My mom was like, "Well, you need to buy that, right?" I'm like, "Mom, I am 27 years old. I know how the world works. Yes, an upgrade does cost money, but trading in this phone takes the price down by almost half."
Yeah. If it's usable still.
Oh, it's still usable.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is my second iPhone 6 because...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll tell the story another day.
Well, that wasn't even your fault. That was me trying to get you to...
upgrade battery.
Yeah, get a better battery because of the whole warranty thing, but that was a whole Apple situation.
Yeah.
But
that was Apple's thing.
Maybe looking to see how much... if y'all still have same people, right?
Yeah.
All right, maybe y'all should go over to the one and hire them. Get them to look at it and maybe see if we get an iPhone 11 Pro.
Yeah, should be able to.
I mean, get a case and a thing for it. I mean, heck, we'll film on your camera from then on.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, we're getting distracted.
Yeah, let's go on to the news.
If I can sit up. This just in. I have no clue.
Alrighty then. So, first thing on the list. After all these years, finally, it has been announced. The PlayStation 5.
How long it's been, it might as well be a 55.
55 years! But, so far, I will be his nickname, the PS5.
The Seto Kaiba.
The Slim Boy.
I think the Seto Kaiba is more fitting considering it actually has the little wings.
All you just need to do is get a little paper. There we go. But yeah, that thing is thin.
Well, there's two versions of it. There's the ones that can use discs, and there's the digital version.
Oh. Both cost $700.
Yep, way too much.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's too much for a console. That's like...
Jasmine's wanting it, but only because of the new Resident Evil that was announced for it.
Yeah.
And I told her, when you can find one that's below $500, then maybe.
Yeah, I mean, the Switch. You know, people say that, oh, the Switch has lower quality than PS5 and Xbox. I'm like, yeah, but here's the thing. It's
affordable.
It's affordable, and the games are really fun, and the owners of it aren't complete jerks. For the most part, that I know of. I haven't heard anything bad about the company. I
mean, let's be honest. Sony wasn't playing nice for a long time.
True. But if you look up Josh Scorcher, top 10 fails, he talks about the fails of Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Nintendo had a few problems, but that was more along the lines of...
one of them?
Huh?
I said the Wii U being one of them?
Well, that was more marketing, Wii U marketing. Virtual Boy also. But so far, the major difference was how the people are treated, like the workers. Mm-hmm. Microsoft, PlayStation, Ubisoft, Bethesda, and all them, They treated their workers like crap. Nintendo at least, had respect for their people. So excuse me to say,
I'm sorry. I mean, that isn't to say Nintendo doesn't have crunch time. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, everybody does.
Yeah.
Like things that we've done a certain time, but at least they, have standards of the games.
Yeah.
And, systems. I'm pretty sure that, if they went on time for most things, they wouldn't be working right. The Wii U had problems at first when it came out.
Yeah. I mean, let's look at it this way. I mean, how many things that we got back in the 90s, 80s, game-wise, that were messed up, had glitches, and all that?
A good amount.
Almost everything.
Yeah.
Of the ones that weren't LJN or other crud.
Yeah, that was just terrible.
Yeah, the ones
Nothing joking nonetheless.
Yeah. Outside of those outliers, majority of the time you had a few glitches here and there, but it was a complete game.
Yes.
Sonic 06 is the exception.
Sonic 06 is the exception because they released that thing way too early. I mean so early, the fact that you could break the game and beat it. I actually got into a bit of a flame war years ago about that, saying, "Oh, this game is great. This game is awesome." I'm like, the game sucks. Oh no, the game is great because of the story. That's not the main focus of a game. The main focus of a game
is being able to play
is the gameplay.
It's being able to get through the story. Because you can have a great story all day long, but if you can't get from point A to point B without falling through the freaking ground.
Take Kingdom Hearts, for example. Story is messed up beyond all comprehension. If you try to explain it to someone new, you're not going to get anywhere with it. You have to have them play the game.
You'd have to have them research.
But you know what? You can play the game easily. The game is fun.
It works.
It works. Even Kingdom Hearts 1. Dated as all hell with the platforming jumps.
Well, dated with the platforming jumps made way too hard.
Yeah, deep jungle with Tarzan.
Cerberus.
Hades, Ice Titan.
Cloud.
Wonderland.
Cloud.
Monstro. Little Mermaid.
We can go on.
Yeah, seriously. There were a lot of things wrong with Kingdom Hearts 1, but
And some of 2.
Some, but not much. I think like one of the main...
By the time 2 came around, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, and they didn't really have any kind of water levels, except for Little Mermaid, but even then, it was just the reaction time song of crap. I honestly only beat that. I only did that level just to complete that world. It's like, okay, I literally went through the whole game before going into that world. Like, okay, but last boss, let's go ahead and go see Little Mermaid. 10 minutes later, done. I gotta repeat it now to complete Jimmy's journal. Done. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Don't call me. I won't call you.
Oh, man. But yeah, the games in the past, they were complete. Were they messed up in some places? Yes. Yeah. But majority of the time, it didn't need fixing.
Yeah. I mean, even though some of the current games we had some glitches. Smash Brothers even has some glitches.
Yeah, but how many games do we see out there nowadays that don't require a day one patch?
Barely any. Well, except for that one. Can't remember his name right now. Fallout. I forgot about it so badly. Like, which one was it again?
That was a failure on Bethesda's part. You know that as well as
Bethesda. It's like, here it is. All right, Fallout. Really put it in. What have they done to destroy a world that was already destroyed? I mean, it's Fallout. It's a world of apocalypse, basically. How do you make it worse than that?
There's a list.
The laws of reality are broken. I can see the code.
That's how I felt with Sonic 06.
Ugh, Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom, you could at least play it.
Kind of.
I mean, yes, you had your moments where you suddenly go through the loop.
And the floor.
But I mean, at least you could get
and jump over some walls that were like really high.
I mean, at least though you were able to get to the end. Sonic 06 did something nearly impossible to get to the end.
Yeah. Not to mention that one scene with a human kissing a hedgehog.
Yeah. All right, what's next on the list?
Next on the list, Pokémon on Netflix. Okay, so
surprisingly, this isn't a me topic.
Yeah, this is actually something I got information of.
Mainly because I've been in North Carolina.
Yeah, so Pokemon Journeys, a new series of Pokemon after Sun and Moon. Ash is back on the mainland of Pallet Town.
I kind of wish I could have seen the end of Sun and Moon, but Disney did a terrible job advertising that thing.
It's on Netflix.
The whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing's on Netflix.
Including Ultra?
Ultra, too.
Okay, good. I'll have to take some time
It
to
did
watch
end pretty well, too.
I'm sure. It's just a matter of, I mean, I heard it had a good ending, but it's one of those things like, why did Disney put it through that, like that? Because they had their anime block, but it's just kind of, yeah. Yokai Watch, Pokemon, Beyblade, they all kind of got the boot, kind of.
Well, Disney's kind of like 4Kids in a way. They kind of try to, how do I put it? Cultural, make it more culture to the...
Culture it.
Yeah.
Make it more cultured to the culture it's being...
Culture to.
Yes.
Yeah. 4Kids was worse. 4Kids was really worse with it.
We're going to have to do a whole video on 4Kids one day.
Oh, yeah. Talk about how, like, all the shows they did.
How it didn't at first, it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, at first, oh, sweet, not bad, great. Then, what am I watching?
Let's not even get into One Piece and Cardcaptor Sakura. I gotta admit, though, there was a couple things that they did that worked very well for them.
Sonic X.
Kirby.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
My dad wouldn't let me watch that.
It was the 2005 one.
I'm well aware. I still wasn't allowed to watch it.
Yeah.
My dad was the kind of person that would let me watch Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry and Power Rangers, but I couldn't watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he didn't want me watching Mucha Lucha.
Should I ask why?
I still don't understand. He said it was too violent. And I'm like, Looney Tunes!
Even the new Kurt one has some great violence on there.
Exactly!
Like, I just saw one of the new Looney Tunes episodes the other day. Bugs was trying to get into Elmer Fudd's pool.
I haven't seen that one yet. I've gotten to Tweety Bird as a ghost.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. Your feet are going to be hurt by the next episode. Because let me inform you. What happens on the side of a pool if you take your shoes off?
Slaps.
That. Add in a rake. Mouse traps. Nails.
Like, wait, nails or nail?
And not only that, lemon juice, and the nails are still stuck in the feet. I was going, somehow it's lighter and darker than the original.
Can I see your phone for a second? There's something I need
It's
to...
almost dead as 1%.
I'll plug it in. Help me out here. Keep talking about Pokemon as I look it up.
Anyways, so it looks like Disney actually lost the rights to playing Pokemon, so now it's on Netflix. So far, it's really nice. It doesn't take place, in the Galar region like how the other shows have done, Oh, it's stuck in Johto now. Oh, it's stuck in Hoenn now. No, Ash will go to these places in the new series, but it's going to be like a temporary research thing he's doing with another professor. Basically, he is an assistant, which actually works pretty well, especially with the new character, side character named Go, G-O-H to spell that correctly. They're going around seeing these weird phenomena. So Gigantamax was one of the first ones on there. Sweet. Then they had something with Ivysaur and Bulbasaur going up to a pre-built gym to evolve. So yeah, pretty nice. Although Mr. Mime is creepy on there. Yeah, Mr. Mime is now being added to Ash's roster of Pokemon. I'll take it. But yeah, it's on Netflix now. Give it a watch because it is pretty good. Even the theme song is pretty nice. I just want to see some, characters from the past come back. We did see Jesse and James on one episode. One episode. That is actually pretty strange. Because past few series, we've always seen Jesse, James, Meowth, and Wobbuffet almost every episode. Minus a few, more popular ones. But yeah, they came by. The new weapon that Giovanni created was a Pokeball dispenser with strong Pokemon. and Jesse and James had Gyarados and Tyranitar.
Yet they still screwed it up.
They still lost, but that was because Pikachu is still OP.
Yeah. All right, so this is what I was thinking when you told me that. Commercial. So let me. I'm done.
I know Pokemon can be scary, but it's not that bad.
I was referring to the nails and.
Yeah, I know.
I'll put that right there.
Yeah. What was I? Oh yeah, Pokemon. Also, the new character Go is kind of what Ash was supposed to do since the beginning of Pokemon. What was the phrase? Pokemon gotta do something.
Don't ask me. My brain wanted to do a joke, and it ain't appropriate for the channel. So let's keep moving.
Basically, he's gonna go around and catch all Pokemon. He actually caught the evolutionary line of Caterpie, Metapod, and Butterfree, Weedle, all that. So yeah, he's catching them all and getting into the Pokédex. And what he's doing is scanning the Pokemon he catches. He even caught a Scorbunny as his first partner. He was going to try to get Mew. But that didn't work out as well.
I'm guessing he couldn't find it?
Well, not only that, he actually did find it once when he was a little kid at Professor Oak's camp. Of course, Mew saved a baby Kangaskhan with Pikachu, basically Pikachu's little brother. Well, actually, he was Pichu.
Anyways.
Yeah. But he wanted to catch Mew as the first Pokemon, but Scorbunny kind of won his heart over and then said, okay, since Mew has the DNA of every Pokemon, I'm going to catch every Pokemon first before I catch Mew. Good luck, buddy. You're going to have a lot more than 150.
Well, how did they go? With 150...
Or what, more to see.
No, what's more to see?
Oh.
I think it's what's more to see. It's been a while. I swear I won't lose that, I promise.
I always heard or more to see. I'm like, well, more? There's more? Next thing I know, Blaziken shows up in like one of the last few episodes, like the first series part. I'm like...
There's a problem with that.
What?
He went to Johto before that happened.
Eh.
That was in the Johto League when he saw the Blaziken for the first time.
You know what I mean. New Pokemon started coming in. Who's that Pokemon?
Although, okay, so the first two Pokemon that ever caused that whole thing was Ho-Oh and Togepi.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Ho-Oh being the first. I guess Ho-Oh was supposed to be in the whole line there.
He was originally supposed to be in Gen 1, yes.
Yeah, but I guess time crunch.
Yeah. Data, size, and all that, yeah.
Yeah, until we got Mew and Mewtwo.
Alright, what's next on the list, bud? Oh, right. I plugged it in for you.
Disney NBA. Before you ask, no, it is not Disney Space Jam.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
More, I'm not gonna get us, right, Goofy?
Gorge.
Right.
I'll bring new meaning to the Mickey Mouse Club. My Goofy's getting pretty good.
They're gonna wish they owed me money.
You think this is a yucking game?
But anyways, go ahead and explain this whole Disney NBA.
Well, Disney decided they're going to buy the NBA. Good night, everybody.
Makes sense to buy everything else.
Okay, in all seriousness, no. If you follow the NBA, if you follow Disney news, you're well aware of this by now. Disney has worked out a deal with the NBA for them to finish their season from the last season. Excuse me, that ended abruptly in March, to allow them to finish their season in Disney World at the NBA, no, not the NBA, I'm sorry, the ESPN worldwide thing of sports. I can't remember how it's all pronounced. I've never been there. I remember reading it, I just never went there. The players and their family, if they choose to go, will be in Disney World at their hotels. They'll be put in this bubble, basically, where they will not be allowed to go to the parks. They will not be allowed to visit outside during the season, and anyone will be able to go in. It's kind of a quarantine for them, and so they can finish their season kind of thing, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're getting to finish off what they started.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. They got to go through some procedures before June 30th. Basically, they can't go outside of the country after a certain point. They have to have temperature screenings and doctor visits before they can go to start training.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, Disney's not buying something out for once. That's a shock. Disney bought out Muppets, about Marvel, about Star Wars. What's next? Disney just bought out Google. Bing. So if I search something on here, who's gonna find out? Naughty Pictures. Can't look it up here. Damn it.
Suddenly, Yahoo and Bing's stocks have suddenly shot up.
Just Yahoo. No one uses Bing.
Is there anything else?
Yeah.
His phone's on life support.
Yeah. Last one, Paper Mario and the Origami King. So, we find out a little bit more of the new Paper Mario game, which I'm still going to say, surprise, since the last game was
Garbage.
a dumpster fire, really.
So hot garbage. Got it.
Burning garbage. Mario has a new power. His body can sort of turn origami. He gets buff, man. Like, seriously, he goes from arms that big to arms... Whoa!
What kind of mushrooms were those from?
It's about. The battling style is new as well. Usually with RPG Mario game, even with the old Paper Mario games, it was always more of a linear kind of thing. Just straightforward, it's right there.
I'm going to be very honest. I'm a very big fan of Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door.
Mm-hmm.
I would much rather them. I'd much rather them have the battle style of that game.
But the new battle style of this one is kind of cool. It's kind of a turntable where you can set up your attacks to your enemies, but it's timed. So you can't stay long of, okay, get this here. You have to be quick, organized, and plan what you're going to do.
I'm sure there's power-ups and stuff that'll be able to extend that time.
Most likely, yes. But still, a new kind of mechanic as well.
Well, let's hope it's better than the last couple games, like Sticker Star and whatever that
Color Splash.
Color Splash, yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to ask why is Nintendo making all their games more creative, like artwork creative? I mean, we have Kirby's Epic Yarn, that one where you draw on the tablet and Kirby the ball.
That was Canvas Curse.
Yes, that one. Then we have
Yoshi's Woolly World.
And then Yarn.
That was still Woolly World.
Oh, well, there was another one before that.
I don't remember.
I can't either. But yeah. But anyways, the bad guy doesn't seem like over complicated like the last few were. I mean, granted, the first one's supposed to be over simplified.
Mm-hmm.
Evil. No, this guy's just some king who's a jerk.
Let's be honest, he's a dick.
He folded Bowser up into a square, and then
I knew he was a square before, but I mean, really?
I mean, literally. And then have him on not a paper clip.
I've heard he was a square before, but I mean, really.
What kind of clip is that? A wooden clip that you hang clothes on?
A clothesline?
No, it's like a little
clothespin.
Yeah, a clothespin hanging up in his own dungeon. I'm like, dude, you a-hole. But yeah, this game does look more interesting than the last two, so maybe we'll give it a look at.
All I want right now is to finally get Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Deluxe. I haven't got it yet, and I really want it. And I've finally gotten to a point in Animal Crossing where I'm like, I could keep playing, I couldn't, I would be fine either way.
Yeah, true. But anyways, that's it for the list.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. Should we tell them about the special thing yet, or should we wait a little bit longer?
The special thing?
The special thing.
The extravaganza?
The extravaganza.
It's the most sensational?
Is that a yes or a no?
Yes.
Yes, we should tell them?
Yeah, let's go ahead and give them a hint.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as our 3rd year anniversary has already happened, we know it will be late. However, we are proud to announce that coming soon to a YouTube near you,
To a computer near you.
to a computer, laptop, tablet, or smart TV near
Or
you,
phone.
or console, to a screen near you. Let's put it that way. Except for the big screen.
I mean, connected.
I swear, if somehow we end up on the silver screen one day. Anyways, we are proud to announce we are going to be doing Muppet Month. This is basically our love of the Muppets, their movies, starting off with the original Muppet movie, going into Muppets from Space, then going to Muppets Treasure Island, and then finally going to
The Muppets.
The Muppets, the revival from 2012?
Something like that.
The one that started, the one that came out before Muppets Most Wanted.
Yeah, the one that has the new one called Walter.
Yes. So I'm very excited for this month. Dan's really excited. We're having a special guest that's a very good friend of ours that's going to be joining us. We have the FSP crew joining in on it. So we're going to have a great time with this. We're going to have so much fun making it, and we can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm Talk You Can't.
I'm View Dan. Hope you had a blast.
And don't forget to love each other and stay random. Peace out.
And stay safe.